新選組一番隊隊長、
Ashrathora-man.
沖田総司推
I
算。
heed the voice of Elune.
あなたが私のマスターですか？
Ashrathora-man. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathora-man. By Elune. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By
エク
Elune.
スカリバーガラティーン
So be it. Immediately. So be it.
無行三段突き。
As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
エクスカリバーガラティーン
ボイバスカタストロフェアグリフゲイポルクオールトニティブ
By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Blade works.
Someone as the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathora-man. The goddess calls. Ashrathora-man. The goddess calls. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds?
出雲に神あり、神秘確かに。
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Excalibur Galatin!
So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Blade work.
By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. So be it. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. 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 By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
Excalibur Galatin!
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
エクスカリバーガラティン
Someone as the goddess will.
黄金の劇場よ
I hear the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. As the
Munyo?
goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
レイボルクオールパレス黄金の
エク
劇場
スカリバーガラティン
So be it.
弓のしてエテルナーメ無用そんな時
Immediately. I hear the voice. By Elune. Someone's So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. I hear the voice.
Blade War
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately.
無用そんな時
So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
無用そんな時
ガラティン
レイボルクオールパレス
In the name of Cenarius.
無用そんな時
By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
黄金の劇場よ
Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
無用
Blade War
ポイボスカタストロペ
エクスカリバーガラティン
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds? As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
エクスカリバーガラティン
So be it. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. So be it.
ゲイボルクオールパレス
By Elune. So be it. Immediately.
黄金の 劇場よ
Immediately. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it.
無用三段突き
As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
エクスカリバーガラティ
By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
黄金の劇場よ
Unlimited Blade Work エクスカリバーガラティ
So be it. By Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wild. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills.
ゲイボルクオルタナティ
So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune.
ブホイボスカタ
As
ス
the
トロフェ
goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
弓の指定テルネル
So
無
be
用
it.
三段突き黄金の劇場よアグリオスメタ
エクスカリバーガラティ
アグリオスメタモローゼ
エクスカリバーガラティ
ホイボスカタストロフェ
So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be
ゲイ
it.
ボルクオルタナティ
By Elune.
ブゲイボルクオルタナティブ弓の指定テルネル
I heed the voice of Elune.
ホイボスカタストロフ
By
ェ
Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Our warriors
By
have
Elune.
engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills.
Excalibur Galaxy!
As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. By Elune.
Excalibur Galaxy!
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Unlimited.
The goddess calls. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
Excalibur Galaxy!
So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it.
Excalibur Galaxy!
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Sentinels, attack!
As the goddess wills. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
Excalibur Galaxy!
Engage the enemy.
By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills.
ゲイボルクオルトネシム無用
As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. The goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
黄金の劇場よ
As the goddess wills.
ホイボスカタストロフェ
So be
エ
it.
クスカリバーガラティ
As the goddess wills. So be it. Ashrathoraman, the goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. The goddess calls. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it. By Elun. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. So be it. By Elun. So be it. By Elun. So be it. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately.
エクスカリバーガラテ
The
ィ
goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elun. So be it. As
ホ
the
イボ
goddess
スカタストロフェ
wills. So be it. By Elun. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it.
舞い散るが花散り咲くや星
So be it. By Elun. As the goddess wills.
戦無用三段突き無用三段突き
So be it.
無用三段突き
I heed goddess. As the goddess wills.
無用三段突き無用三段突きこの身を委ねます
Someone threatens the wild.
来てる黄金の劇場よ沖田さん大勝利体は大丈夫ですまだまだいきます
So be it. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls.
エクスカリバーガラティ
By Elun. Immediately.
無用三段突き
So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills. Immediately.
黄金の劇場よ無用三段突き
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
エクスカリバーガラティさあ理想を抱いて溺死しろ
無用三段突きホイボスカタストロフェ
ブレイドオフ
その魂まで私のものだ
エクスカリバーガラティ
舞い散るが花散り咲くは星 ゲイボルクオルタナティブゲイボルクオルタナティブ黄金の劇場よゲイボルクオルタナティブ
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
Boss catastrophe! ユリのステージ黄金の劇場ボルクオルタナティブ
So be it.
エクスカリバーガラ
So be it.
ニュースよ
By Elune. Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. So
弓のステーテルヌー
by Elune. So be it.
Nuclear launch detected.
As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune.
ゲイボルクオルタナティブおよそ私に殺せぬものなどない
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills.
無用そんな時
So be it. Ashrathoraman. Okalandor. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. As the goddess wills.
無用弓のステーテルヌー
エクスカリバーガラ
舞い散るが花散り咲くは星
By Elune. As the goddess wills.
ゲイボルクオルタナティブ無用そんな時神に祈り豊かな中ゲイボルクオル無用そんな時無用
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds? By Elune. Immediately. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune.
Nuclear launch detected.
By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elune. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Sentinels attack.
By Elune. Immediately. So be it.
エクスカリバーガラテ
So be it. Immediately.
舞い散るが花切り裂くは星
エクスカリバーガラティ
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Nuclear launch
As the
detected.
goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. Ashitora.
ここは我が国神の国水潤い実り豊かな中津区
As the goddess wills. By Elune.
無行そんな時指の周囲この身を委ねます
Immediately.
来てる
So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
弓の指定テルヌール
Immediately. As the goddess wills.
無行そんな時
Goddess wills. By
舞い散るが花切り裂くは星
So be it.
ホリボスカタストロフェレイボルクオルタナティブ無用そんな時
As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. So be it. Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Asher Thoraman. As the goddess wills. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Immediately. The goddess calls. Asher Thoram. The goddess calls. So be it. As the goddess will. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Someone threatens the wall. Immediately. By Elune. So be it.
Nuclear launch detected.
By Elune. So be it.
Sentinels, attack!
エクスカリバーガラティ
As the goddess wills. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. The goddess calls. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
In the name of Cenarius!
エクスカリバーガラティ
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess wills. By Elune. As the goddess wills. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately.
舞い散るが花切り裂くは星
Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. So be it. As the goddess wills. So be it. The goddess calls. So be it. By Elune. Immediately.
エクスカリバーガラティ
弓の指定 当然だ。この矢で仕留められぬ者はいない。
Ashrathoraman. So be it. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
ここは我が国、神の国。黄金の激ジャイアン
エクスカリバーガラティーン
So be it. So be it.
無用、片付けニュース
Ocalambre.
アグリオスメタモローゼ
ウェイドワー
Ashrathoraman.
無用、片付け
目覚めろエアよいざ仰げエルマエリシュ
Goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. By Elena.
専用、片付けカタストロペ
So be it.
エクスカリバーガラティーン
As the goddess wills.
無用
So be it.
アグリオスメタモローゼアグリオスメタモローゼ
By Elena. So be it. I heed the voice.
エヌマ
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elena. So be it. By Elena. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. By Elena.
ホイボスカタストロペ
As the goddess wills. Immediately.
イズナの神と真理確か
As the goddess wills. So be it. By Elena.
エクスカリバーガラティーン
Name of Cenarius.
無用弓の視点に無用片付け
As the goddess wills.
アグリオスメタモ
So
ロー
be
ゼ
it. By Elena. As the goddess wills.
Sentinels, attack.
アグリオスメタモローゼ
Someone threatens the wild. By
無
Elena.
用片付け
Ocalambre.
As the goddess wills.
アグリ
As the goddess wills.
ホイボスカタストロペ
By Elena. As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. Ashrathoraman.
無用
As the goddess wills.